right, we are back with another video. We've got a lot to go over. We're going to go over the effect of the tins on the market, because I think some people forget how big of an effect the tins actually have. We're also going to go over the new set Soulburner Volcano, talk about that and the fallout of that set. And then we're going to talk about Triple Tactics Thrust, because there's some things happening with that card that I think you need to be aware of. So we've got a lot going on in this video. If you're not subscribed to the channel, consider subscribing to the channel. We would love for you to be a part of the community. All right, hit that thumbs up like button. Let's jump right into this, because there's some really cool stuff I want to talk about. All right, so here's what's happening on the market right now. As the tins are looming, what you're seeing is that cards that are likely to be reprinted, cards in those 3 sets, really 5 sets, but we're just going to look at the 3 core sets where you've got Battles of Chaos, Dimension Force, and Darkwing Blast. Those 3 sets, cards are dropping. And the reason why they're dropping is because people know the tins are coming. They want to get anything they can out of those cards. So what they're doing is they're lowering the price. So more of those cards are coming on the market at a cheaper price. And what's taking place is that people are buying those cards. What I want to say right in the beginning of this video is stop buying those cards. You forgot about the massive impact of the tins. I'm going to show it to you so that you know that I'm not just making it up. The tins have a massive impact, bigger than you think. So when you see a card that has dropped $20, $25, even $30, that is not the extent of the drop that is about to take place. You are still getting ripped off. Do not buy these cards. Hold firm, because the tins are less than a month away. Let me show you something. I'm going to bring it up on TCG's player so you know exactly what I'm talking about. So here we go. All right, we're over here, and we're looking at Lightning Overdrive. Lightning Overdrive, terrible set, but it did have a couple cards that had some values. This set was reprinted in last year's tins. So you go down to last year's tins, and I want to look at this Diviner of the Herald, because that was the main chase card in here. At many points, this card was 80. For a lot of its life, it was somewhere around $60. But when the tins started happening, you saw, or when the tins were coming near, you saw a decrease in this card. I'm going to show it to you so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Right down here, this is August. This is this time last year. And you saw this card dropped all the way down to $50. But now, look at it after the tins. This giant drop right there, that's the tins. When the tins hit, this card goes all the way down to $25. And as the tins get opened, it just keeps on dropping all the way down to $20. The effect of the tins will take a card that is $60, $80, and it will cut it to $20. It will. It has a massive effect. And we forget, because the tins come out and we see it every year and we're stunned by it. But then it's a whole year until it happens again. And over that course of a year, we forget how massive the impact of the tins are. It will take a card from $60, $80 and cut it to $20 in an instant. And you can see it happening with Burst of Destiny. This is the best set that was reprinted last year. The best set that was reprinted last year, you've got Destiny Hero, Destroyer Phoenix. You've got Lord of the Heavenly Prison. These were all big time cards. Lord of the Heavenly Prison, you can pick up for less than $5. It went from somewhere around $20 to $5. Destiny Hero Phoenix. I'm going to show you this one on the chart because it has the same massive effect. So we'll go to 1 year. Look at that. 1 year, it was $45 as the tins were approaching. This massive fall right here is as the tins are getting really, really close. It goes from 45 to 23. When the tins are actually out is about here, it's down to $17. Then it continues to fall because it falls out of the meta. And now you're looking at this card for under $10, $7, something like that. But the tins have a massive effect. I'm not just cherry picking cards here either. I'm trying to give you the cards that were the most expensive. And so you're looking at Incredible Ecclesia. This was, for the majority of this card's first year life, it was a $30 card. Now you come over here, you click on it, bring it up to a year, and you're looking at this card. As the tins are approaching, it went down to about $23. But when the tins come out, which is about here, it's a $10 card. It's a $10 card. It's gotten another reprint, so it's, fumbling all over the place here. But the effect of the tins is absolutely massive. It changes everything. And so that's just 2 sets from last year. You can do the same thing with Dawn of Majesty. That had a Luber in there. A Luber now, I think, is about a $6 card in the secret rare. I know it's been reprinted a couple times, but the tins absolutely destroyed a Luber as well. So when you come over here and you look at the sets that are about to be reprinted in the tins and you bring up Battle of Chaos, here's something that's very concerning to me. Something that's, I'm in best match, so let me bring up high to low. Something that's really concerning is that these cards are sitting here. Let's just take the Blue Eyes Jet Dragon. This card's sitting here at $33 still with the reprint looming. And the issue with this card, and I want to show you the chart on this because this is absolutely astounding. This card is going up. And there's no reason to believe that this card's going to dodge a reprint. This card's going up, and not only is it going up, people are buying it. These are all sales over the last 3 days, 4 days. All sales. People are buying this card. You're not realizing the massive effect the tins are going to have. The tins will cut this card down to $10 in an instant. Because all of a sudden there's a reprint out there. It will absolutely annihilate the value of this card. There is no way that you should be buying this card. You should be holding, waiting. The tins come out in less than a month. We should definitely be waiting on these cards. You can do the same thing with Illusion of Chaos. Same thing taking place. Although the card's not going up, it is going down. And because it's going down, people are buying it. And I'm saying do not buy it. Don't buy it because the card is going to get cut in half. This is going to be a $15 card when the tins come out. I don't know why you would buy this right now. We've seen the effect of the tins over and over and over again. They don't just lower the price of a card. They annihilate the value of it. They absolutely destroy it. And so when you're looking at this card, you might be looking at this card thinking, wow, $30. This is a great deal. This card was way more than that. And it was. But the reason that people are selling it for $30 is they're trying to get whatever they can out of it because they know that it is going to go much lower than this. This is not the floor. And the floor is happening in like a month. You should be waiting for that floor. There's no way that you should be buying these cards. You come over here, you do the same thing with Dimension Force. And if TCG Player will bring it up, you do the same thing with Dimension Force. Regulus, there's no way that you should be buying Regulus right now. It is going to get reprinted. Now, I do know that there are some cards that will miss the tins. And we generally have a decent idea of cards that might miss the tins. So, for example, if you go back to Battle of Chaos and you look at Guardian Chimera, it may miss the tins because it already had a reprint. So I'm not going to beat anybody up for buying Guardian Chimera, but Konami has doubled down on reprints before. You can go back to Pot of Extravagance where Pot of Extravagance reprint. Oh, you want another one? Here's another Pot of Extravagance reprint. They have done that in the past. I would not be surprised if Guardian Chimera got that treatment. You can look at cards like Visa Starfrost that has a confirmed reprint in a set coming out at the end of the year. It may dodge the tins, so you may have to wait a little bit longer for that card. Although I would not be surprised if this card gets a double reprint. Again, Psychic End Punisher, rumored to be in Mavens 2, if there is a Mavens 2. Looks kind of questionable at this point, but if there is a Mavens 2, Psychic End Punisher was rumored to be in there. It was in the OCG. It had its own sleeves and everything, so it may dodge the reprint. But Regulus is going to get reprinted. That's almost a guarantee. And people are going in and they're buying this card because it has fallen down in price. The reason that this card has fallen down in price is because people who have this card in sellers know that this card is going to get annihilated. It's going to be $15, $20. It is not, probably closer to $10. This card is not going to be a $30 card when the tins come out. This will be way less than that. You go over to Darkwing Blast, you're looking at the same thing that people are buying these cards in here, like Blazing Cartesia. There's no way that you should be buying Blazing Cartesia, or Kashtira Fenrir, or Bestial Aluber, or the Muckracker. These cards are going to get reprinted, and when they do, the price of these cards is going to be cut in half at least. Probably cut in a third. The massive effect of the tins. It is huge. Don't forget how big a reprint is for these cards. It will radically change the price of these cards. It won't bring them down just $20 or $25. It is going to cut them in a huge way. So if I were you, I would be waiting. There's no way. I haven't bought a card from these three sets in months, because I know the effect of the tins. Don't lose sight of that. The tins have a massive effect. Hold firm. Got less than a month. You're going to get reprints of all these cards. It's going to be beautiful, wonderful. You're going to be able to pick these cards up on the cheap. The next thing I want to look at is the Legendary Collection. Just briefly, this is the Soul Burning set. And I think it's absolutely hilarious. That Ghost has already fallen under $50. I had people on here tell me there's no way it's going under $100. People at my locals tell me that this is different from the other cards, that this card's going to hold value. No, it's not. It's not going to hold value. This will be a $30 Ghost Rare, guaranteed. And it might go less than that. The rest of these cards have fallen out pretty nicely. On pre-sales, you were looking at $25, $15 for them. They're all under $10. They're all under $9. And there's only like 5 or 6 that are above $5. So I would say, look, if you're interested in the Volcanic or the Battling Boxer or Salamangreat, it's not a bad time to buy. Will they fall out more? Yes. But you're going to have to wait a while. And the reason that you're going to have to wait for that next drop is that people aren't opening this. And there's not a ton of listings on here. You look at Salamangreat Raging Phoenix, there's 16 listings. That is not a lot of listings for a set that just came out. You look at Salaman Great of Fire, 7 listings. So you're going to have to wait for these cards to fall out a little bit. Volcanic Emperor has 49. That's pretty good. But where they really start falling out is when they get up to about 100 listings. You're looking at Battle and Boxer, 47 listings. So you can see that there is not a lot of listings of these cards on here, and it does give you some insight into how much this is being opened. It's not being opened, and that's going to keep the value a little bit higher. So if you're anxious to get the cards, I would say now is not a bad time to do it. They will fall out more, but you're going to have to wait, and I understand if you don't want to keep waiting. So the last thing that I want to talk about on this video is Triple Tactics Thrust. Look, I had a ton of people tell me that I was nuts to say that the secret rare was going to fall out. And they kept pointing to it's going up, it's going up, it's going up. Here's what you've got to understand about OTS and the market and how these things work. First of all, OTS upgrades, ultimate rare upgrades, are a slow bleed on the market. It takes time for these listings to build up because it's not like many people are tearing open cases of this. You win these at local tournaments, and you win or you get these for signing up for local tournaments. And so as people are pulling Triple Tactics Thrust at a much slower rate than you do at when a new set comes out, you're going to see more and more ultimates being pulled. What the effect of that is that people who have the secrets are going to sell their secrets and hold on to those ultimates. Why are they going to sell the secrets? They're going to sell the secrets because one reprint is going to annihilate the value of that secret. It will cut it in half. It will take it from an $80 card to a $40 card, or at least a $50 card. But the ultimate rare will hold its value. That's why they're going to hold on to the ultimate rare. If the price between an ultimate rare and a secret rare is $20 to $30, that's too close. People will bypass the secret and buy the ultimate rare because they know that it will hold value. That is what is pushing the secret rare down. As the ultimate rare settles around $100, that's going to push the secret rare down because it can't be that close to an ultimate rare. It just can't. And the idea that this is the next Forbidden Droplet, it's not. Forbidden Droplet Ultimate Rare at this time when it came out was beyond $250. That's why the secret was able to hold so high, because the ultimate was so high. This ultimate is around $100, meaning it's going to push the secret rare down. If I were you, I would keep waiting on this. I have 2 of them, 2 secret rares for sale on eBay. I'm telling you, do not buy them. Last thing I've got to do is we do have the results of the giveaway. I meant to do this in the beginning. My apologies. But the winner of the giveaway, the Firewall Ultimate Rare, the winner of this giveaway is Kweezy91. But I'm going to say that the K is silent and it's just Wheezy91. That's my guess. So it's KWEEEEZY91. You got the Firewall Dragon. The next video we do, we're going to have a giveaway. It's going to be a good one. You're going to like it because it's going to be celebrating 750. And I know we normally don't celebrate the 50s, but 750 means that we are 3/4 of the way there. We only got a fourth of the way left to go. My name is Todd from Go2 Cards, and I am out of here.